serious weight, but you don't want to do the injections or the drugs, give me a call. Our program is all natural. You can lose 20 to 30 pounds in 40 days. Give me a call today.
We have traveled up to beautiful Whitwell, Tennessee this morning. We are at Sister Spirit's Liquor Store in Whitwell. This is Kim Mears-Vick, the owner. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Thank you for letting us come in.
Thank you for coming by. I really appreciate that.
Well, we are having a good time. First of all, we've had an opportunity to, believe it or not, go to a number of liquor stores around the area. Everyone's proud, I guess, of their liquor store. But yours is kind of unique, Kim. The minute we walked in, there was kind of this warm hominess to it. And the first thing I noticed was this bar area where we are.
Yes. Me and my husband made this ourselves. I'm going to get sentimental, sorry. And the top pieces that you see here are lumber from my dad. My dad passed recently. Sorry, don't mean to get emotional. So it's very sentimental, and it means a lot.
Well, I'll let you pause a minute, and I'll carry you for just a second.
Okay.
Because I didn't know that those emotions were going to come out, but I was going to bring your dad into this conversation anyway. Because we find surprises often when we come and do these stories. So to walk into a liquor store, you would think that what we're going to talk about, and we will, is the inventory here. But there's always a backstory in life. And so your backstory is that you are from the area. Whitwell only allowed the sale of alcohol fairly recently.
Yes.
But it had been something, your dad was kind of a visionary.
Yes.
And he had wanted to do this for a long time. So when this opportunity came up, you rushed to be the first one in line to see his dream come true as well as your own.
Yes, I did. And it tickled him to death because he would come by here 2, maybe 3 times a week and just the biggest grin on his face because his dream, or mine, whichever one, because I followed in his footsteps, it came finally true.
Yeah.
So yes, it was something special.
Well, you can tell that the community is very happy that you were here. Sister, by the way, it comes from your nickname as a child because you're the youngest of 4.
Yes.
They always have called you Sister. But you have really, you know your hometown. You know the area. So you are attracting locals as well as the tourists who are coming through on a regular basis. So in honor of St. Patrick's Day, you do kind of weekly tastings rather, but we're going to talk about Irish whiskeys.
Yes, have a wide variety, or I feel like I do. Each one of these a customer has requested. That's how I've filled my shelves, is a customer coming in and saying, sis or Kim, you know, they call me everything and anything. Would you mind carrying? And so I will order it and I'll have it on my shelves, and that's half of what I have on my shelf. But each one of these a customer has requested, except for this one right here. I wanted to bring this one in, and if anybody has watched Peaky Blinders, this is Bushmills Peaky Blinders. So this is something new that I have just brought in, and I'm really excited about it.
Some of the new that you're bringing in is part of what your mission was here, because you are first in the area and you wanted people to get to experience the best when they come here. So one of the things that you've done for us this morning, you already had some open bottles of these allocated bourbons.
Yes.
You're lucky to have them.
I know. I'm very, very excited and very thankful that the distributors throw me a bone, as I call it, every once in a while, and giving me something allocated and special that the other liquor stores get multiple of, but I get just a few, and I'm very excited and pleased and very grateful for that.
So we're going to do a little tasting of our own, not of the Irish whiskeys, but of these bourbons, because I am no expert at all. But you said each of these has its own distinct taste.
Yes.
So the tastings come into play then for people, because you don't want to buy a bottle and not like it.
Exactly.
So what's this one that I'm going to sample first?
This one you're trying now is the Bardstown Discovery,
and
number
it's a bourbon.
10. Yes.
Okay.
It's going to have a little bit of a bite, but not bad, but you're going to taste a lot of different flavors.
That had a little bit of a bite. that was unexpected, I have to tell you. But it's not overpowering.
No, and now you're starting to get the flavors.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I can't identify them for you, but yes, I am.
Okay.
By the way, I should point out that you are a stone's throw from Bolt Farms.
Yes.
Just behind. So when I mentioned the folks coming in from out of town, on those cold nights, something like this would probably be very nice.
Very nice. They usually come and get bottles of wine because, you know, they do have the hot tubs and everything up there, and the beautiful view of this wonderful little valley that we have here. So they usually try to be romantic and get that bottle of wine or that bottle of champagne, but a lot of the men do like coming and getting their bourbon.
It's a campfire drink. Now, what is this one?
That one is your Bardstown, West Virginia Great Barrel. It's a blended rye whiskey.
I'm going to take a little sip of this one.
That one to me is a lot smoother than your first one.
Much smoother.
And it's a rye, which is very shocking because rye usually has a bite at the back, but this one doesn't. It is like really smooth.
Yeah, that one, you didn't even notice it. Not a flinch.
No.
All right, third one?
Third one, you are looking at the Collaborative series.
Okay.
And it's a whiskey. It's not a rye. So
Okay.
it's going to have a little bit more of a bite.
Yep, it did. You know what it is something, though? I'll grant you I had more of the first one.
Yes.
But I liked it the best.
Yes.
It was really good. Now, I mentioned the Bolt Farms coming up and spending the night, but there is no reason you can't come up and take advantage of the beautiful scenery as a day trip. You have got these really fun things called your grab-and-go bags. You're kind of
Yes.
on the cutting edge of that trend.
Yes, and I'm loving making those. Each bag makes 2 drinks, and I've mixed it with a variety of either a soda or a water, flavored water, or a juice or an energy drink. So there's a variety of each one of them in there, and it's a mixture of either a vodka, a whiskey, a rum, moonshine, or I might have some of those that have 3 or 4 of those mixed.
And they're just cute. You said people are coming to get them for bachelorette parties because they can buy 3 or 4 of them and have a sample. It's great for a picnic, whatever your thing may be. Let's come back to the nostalgia of this, okay?
Okay.
Not so much about your dad, but almost of like the kismet nature of you having this store. The particular building where you are, you wanted specifically, we won't go into the total backstory of that, but as a kid, you came here, and a lot of teenagers in the area did. This was the hangout spot.
Yes, it was. And everybody still comes in here and they're like, the pool table used to be right there. I remember playing pool there. I'm like, yeah, I remember almost busting Roger's window or his doors out from the pool ball going over there. I mean, it used to be a very, very popular place.
And it is now still.
Yes, just in a different nature.
So even though the town of Whitwell is a close-knit community, we've seen some people coming in already, and y'all are greeting with big, warm smiles and hellos. Strangers are welcome to come through the door,
yes.
too.
Every day, every day.
Follow you on social media to find
Yes.
out your tastings?
Yes, I will post it either on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
All right. Great to see you.
Great to see you.
I'll cheers you with the remnant, and you can come find your favorite, and she will be happy to welcome you through the door. Sister Spirits in Whitwell.
If it's time to update your home, make Wholesale Supply your first stop. From practical solutions to stylish upgrades, we've got what you need to transform your space. Visit wholesalesupply.us to find a location near you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open